Okay. Hey. How you doing, everyone? Anyone that feels free to join. Welcome to Yoga with Simone. I'm Simone, and we're going to get started in about 1 minute with a class, a YIN class for today. You can grab a block for practice, please, pretty please. Have it nearby at the top-ish of your mat. And, if you need some water or those kinds of things, you can grab that in the next minute or so. There is no playlist today. I've just decided that to work without a playlist and to invite you to do the same. If you want to work with a playlist, though, I have plenty of playlists on my Spotify under my handle name, My Friend Simone, for YIN, so you can feel free to do that if that suits you. And we're going to get ourselves ready. If you're ready to be quiet in your body, you can find a sit or a way in of stillness, similarly to what I've got going on. You can also sit on your shins and on your knees. And you can also use your prop to lift your sit bones a bit and sit up a little higher. That way, if you have any kind of sensitivity on your knees and in your ankles in terms of sensation and stretch, you just have a little bit of support to get up. So we're going to have a bit of a sit at the top end of this. And so for those still getting ready, that's fine. But if you're ready to rock, meaning if you're ready to yoga, let yourself find stillness here. You can see I'm sitting on my prop, my stack, my block, and it's lifted my sit bones enough that there's a little less going on in terms of maybe pressure, weight to the knees and ankles. But at the same time, we get a little bit of exploring a bit of give there, right? Meaning we're bending our knees, we're shoelaces to the mat. So there's sensation there through the legs and probably all the way up into the legs and the front of the legs. One of the things that, as you come to this, you guys can close your eyes, by the way, if you'd like, palms facing up. One of the things that I like to point out is we certainly have things going on in our body. I hear a lot from you guys about the knees. But nothing is permanent. Your knees, if you have issues with your knees, weren't always like that, right? And so it's really important to understand that it is a joint, the knees, and they are meant to bend. And so we want to work at that, whether it's maybe lifting your block a little higher to get a little less weight on, but we want to work into more mobility of our body, more expression of what it is more naturally meant to do for us. And then hopefully change and evolve things that may have been stuck for some time, some years. Same thing with the ankles. How does it feel? If you sprained your ankle before, which is almost everybody in the world, you might have some residue there. I'm going to travel through 5 more breaths in our sit. If your eyes are closed, just open them up. And as you widen the arms to the side, take your arms overhead, breathe in. And then interlock at top and flip the palms to face up to the sky, arms long, breathe out. And imagine that your hands are pressing right up to your ceiling flat and just trying to open up through and into the wrists and arms. And then slide your shoulders a little bit away from your ears. Look forward, 2 more breaths here. On the exhale, you can tug your belly in. Take an inhale, put these interlocked hands to the back of the head, elbows wide. And on an exhale, press your head into the hands as you look up and back a bit. And feel that kind of sensation through the mid-back, in between the shoulder blades, and a little bit of arching here. And then we'll come out of the arch with the hands behind the head. Breathe in. And on the exhale, we'll go again to look up and back. Press the head to the hands. Breathe out. 2 more. You breathe it, you find it. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, more neutral spine. Exhale, press the head into the hands, up and back through gaze. Good. Breathe in, come back to neutral. And then let the arms go. If you're sitting on a prop, remove the prop nearby top of the mat. We're going to go on to our bellies, guys. A little bit of yin before the yawn. And then you can layer the hands and put your forehead on your hands as you lie down. Or you could put your chin on your hands if you like a little sweet opening that way, through the throat body. Shoelaces to the mat, thighs, glutes, our butts totally relaxed, and just breathe. Feeling your belly rooting onto the mat. Deep breath in and out. So much, I would say everything actually about this practice is about being able to ride the wave of balance, and then have that balance be so familiar to you from what you do on the mat that you could actually bring it into your life a little more. So just even noticing this shape and what's involved to be here in the way of balance. The balance of maybe a bit of effort in making the shape possible. And then a bit of ease in resting into the shape. We're going to slide our left leg up. So you can curl the left toes under, bend the knee, and slide the inner left thigh up so that you're in a kind of belly pigeon here. You can look to me if that wasn't clear. And then feel that slide open the hip. And then we'll add on into the back body. Step the left forearm and the right forearm onto the mat. Elbows underneath the shoulders and a little arching and opening here. For those that get a lot of sensation, you can step the elbows a little forward so that there's less lift of the heart. If you want more lift of the heart, the elbows are right underneath your shoulders here. And then hang out and witness, again, how you can show up to this new shape with effort and ease. Breathe. For the moment, gaze is straight ahead, making the chin more neutral than not. On your next breath, right inhale, you're going to drop that chin down and hang through the head to sensation in the neck. Exhale. And then lift your head again. Look straight ahead, chin to neutral. Breathe in. Walk the heart down. Layer the hands again. Put your forehead or chin on the hands and slide the left leg long. And then maybe wave your bum or hips a little left to right, getting a little loose in the lower spine. And then we'll switch out. You're going to bend the right leg, slide the inner right thigh up. So it's like your knee almost levels with your hips, and feel that open through the right hip. Inner right thigh resting heavy to the mat. And then to add on, and I emphasize add on because you might stay here. You'll walk up on the forearms, elbows for a nice generous lift, elbows underneath the shoulders. For less of a lift and arch in the spine, elbows might walk forward a bit to drop the heart a little more. Gaze straight ahead and then just feel. And as you make room for feel, you also are very aware about breathing. Breathing wholly, fully in and out through the nose. Noticing how our breath impacts the shape, and it really does in that lower spine. It's almost like our lungs are set into that lower spine and into the hips as we find a more expressive journey of breath. And then you'll take a big gigantic inhale to drop the head super heavy. Chin tucks. Exhale, long neck. A little pull into the upper back. And hang out here. And you're grounding through your forearms, or unless you're still on your belly, just hang out there if that's you. But for those on your forearms, you're going to lift your head back to neutral, breathe in. Then you're going to step your heart down, layer the hands again, put either your chin or forehead to the hands. We should all be meeting up here, and then slide your leg long and let that all rest out. Shoelaces to the mat. Notice this pause here. Notice whether you welcome it or whether there's any intention here or kind of itch to move. Part of balancing effort with ease is recognizing that ease needs to exist to have effort. One more breath in and out. That's why these young yins are so cool. Curl your toes under here. Your heels will look up. You can press into the toes to stretch out the feet. And then put your hands underneath your shoulders as you lightly lift through the heart. Keep your toes curled under, baby cobra. Breathe in. Exhale, come down. 2 more each time you rise, maybe a little higher. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Rise the heart. No weight in the hands, but you should feel a little squeeze of the butt. And then exhale. Toes still curled under. Press through hands now. Tabletop. Breathe in. And then walk the knees wider, but toes touch. The knees might be so wide they're on the edge of the mat. Exhale. You can take a breath in and a little bit of arch of the spine like cow pose. And then exhale a little more neutral and come into child's pose. Wide-legged, bending the arms, curling the chin in, forehead resting to your mat. Quiet here for 2 more. Stretch out the arms long, tabletop. Breathe in. You walk your knees hip width distance in that tabletop. Curl the toes under. Breathe out. You arch your spine once. Drop your belly. Breathe in. And then take downward face dog. Land, find, feel, breathe out. Can you bend your left leg? Keep your right leg strong and straight. Reaching through the heel, breathe in and out. And feel the sensation. And then straighten your left leg, reach through the left heel and bend the right leg and breathe in and out and feel the sensation. And then place your right heel down, both legs straight for a beat. Breathe in. And as you reach through both heels down, try and lift your toes. Breathe out. Inhale here. Right knee, right elbow. Exhale. Kick up, 3-legged dog. Breathe in. Step to the outside of the right hand. Breathe out. Put your left knee down. Come to the tips of the fingers. A little lift of heart and arch of the spine. Inhale. And then straighten the front leg and send the hips back. Ground through the right heel. Exhale. And then bend the right leg, right foot flat to the ground. Hips forward, arch the spine. Breathe in. And then put the heels of the hands down. Curl the back toes under. Lift the knee. Breathe out. Stay for an inhale. Sneak to plank pose. Exhale. Breathe in here, knees up. And then chaturanga to the floor with your elbows hugging in and pointing back. Put your shoelaces down and baby cobra higher than you did the last time. Breathe in. And then kiss the floor here. Breathe out. Curl your toes under like we did before. Feel a stretch on the feet. Heels look up. Hands plant down. Pick up your knees here. Pull your belly in. Inhale, plank. Downward face dog. Exhale. Take a breath in. Left knee, left elbow. Squeeze. Kick up, 3-legged dog. Step to the outside of the left hand. Exhale. Right knee down. Heels of the hands off the ground. Tips of the fingers down. Arch the spine. Breathe in. And then straighten the front leg. Hips back. Ground through the left heel. Breathe out. Come forward into the lunge, left foot flat down. Breathe in. And then heels of the hands down and pick up the back knee, back leg straight. Breathe out. Stay for an inhale in this lunge. Sneak into plank. Exhale. Breath out. Broad through the upper back body. Take an inhale. And then bend the arms halfway. And then pull your heart through for upward face dog. Inhale. And then downward face dog. Exhale. 2 breaths in and out through the nose. Try and be still to downward face dog to feel her. Inhale, heels high. Micro bend legs, 2 big steps, top of the mat. Exhale, forward fold. Hands to shins, push the shins away, halfway up. Exhale, bow. Stand up, arms high, breathe in and stretch. Hands to heart, breathe out. Drop the arms down, forward and up, breathe in. Hinge at the hips, micro bend through the legs, forward fold with weight into the fronts of the feet. And then you halfway lift, breathe in, Ardha Uttanasana. Step to plank, pause down. 1 breath in as you press through the balls of the feet. Chaturanga, breath out. Upward face dog, dropping the hips, heart high. And downward face dog, breath out. Take 1 inhale. Right knee, right elbow. Kick up, breathe in. Step towards the right thumb, breathe out. Put your left knee down, arms high. Inhale. Exhale, curl the back toes, pick up the back knee, wave the arms back, runner's lunge. Stay here for a beat in and a beat out. Arms high, crescent lunge, breathe in. Wave them down and back, power lunge, breathe out. This time, arms high, breathe in. Step into chair pose, sit down low, breathe out. Take a look up in between your hands, sit lower, inhale. Wave the arms back in line with your spine, exhale. Wave them forward and up in your sit, breathe in. Forward fold, breathe out. Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift. Chaturanga on your exhale, 2-step, hop back. Upward face dog to lift the heart and drop the hips into rest. Downward face dog, breath out. And breathe in and down dog. Left knee, left elbow, exhale. 3-legged dog, kick up, breathe in. Step to the left thumb. Right knee down, breathe out. Anjaneyasana, arms. 1 inhale, reach. Curl the back toes under, power lunge, arms back, exhale. And stay in this power lunge. Articulate a back straight leg. From power lunge, crescent lunge, breathe in. And then power lunge again, breathe out. Crescent lunge, inhale. Step to chair, it's a low sit, arms high, exhale. Sit lower, look up, breathe in. And then wave the arms down and back. And then wave them up as you sit, breathe in. Listen, you're going to fold, breathe out. A little add-on, halfway lift, take an inhale, press hands to shins. Put your hands down, lift your heels, bum to heels, exhale. Kick both arms up in your squat, breathe in. And pause with hands to heart. Breathe out. Hover your bum from heels. Feel the squeeze of the legs working. Inhale. Put your hands down, bum off the heels. Hop to chaturanga. Exhale. Upward face dog. Breathe in. And downward face dog. Breathe out. Hold your inhale. Hold your exhale. Down dog, breath in. Right knee, left elbow. Kick up, three-legged dog, inhale. Step towards the right thumb, left knee down, exhale. Anjane arms, we're adding on here. Breathe in. Twist to the right, long arms, breathe out. Hold and wrap the left rib cage more towards your right hand. Bring your right arm forward to meet your left arm, then both arms up. Anjane, breathe in. Curl the back toes under. Power lunge, arms back. Runner's lunge, breath out. Crescent lunge, take an inhale. Power lunge again, wipe those arms back. Crescent lunge, inhale. Hands to heart, sit to chair, and then twist to the right, exhale. And breathe in and out. Sit lower, left hip back, right hip forward, full breath in and out. Ground through the feet and then stand up, arms high. Listen, breathe in. Interlock the hands, index up and over left, please. Breathe out. Back to center. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift, breathe in. Chaturanga, hop or step, however you like to get there, breathe out. Upward face dog, land the sky, hips heavy. And down dog, wipe the hips up and back. Breathe in. Left knee, right elbow. Three-legged dog, inhale. Step to left thumb, right knee down, exhale. Arms high in breath, and then twist to the left with these long arms. And you're wiping this rib cage towards that back hand. Send your left arm forward to right arm, both arms up in breath. Curl the back toes under, straighten the back leg, wipe both arms back. Runner's lunge. Power lunge here, Banarasana. One breath in and out. Sweep the arms up, crescent. Breathe in. Arms down and back, power lunge. Keep your legs strong, breathe out. Again, inhale, arms up. And then hands to heart. Chair pose, twist into prayer, twist left, twist. Right hip back, left hip forward, sit down low, but lift the heart like up dog and really press through the outer right arm, please, for 3, 2. Come out of it, stand tall. Take a pause here, breathe in, arms high. Interlock. Index finger up and over right. Really reach it open. Come back up. Breathe in. Exhale, forward fold. Breathe out. Ardha Uttanasana. Pause here. Pause in the halfway lift. Press your hands to shins and wipe your shoulders away from the ears. Exhale. Take another breath in, halfway up, and then fold. We'll do that work again. Inhale, heels high. Exhale, bum down to heels. Wipe the arms high, breathe in. And hands to heart in a little squat. Take an inhale along your spine, elbows wide, and then move the right elbow back and the left elbow forward in a little twist. Ooh. You could even add on arms long. Really try and center your knees. Your knees want to go with your arms. Don't let them. For 3, 2. You're going to bring your hands back together to prayer. Twist to center. Elbows wide and twist the other way. And then you might add on. Knees look straight ahead. If you squeeze them tight, it might be easier. For 3, for 2. If your arms are long, prayer hands. Inhale to center. Hands down, hop, chaturanga. And then upward face dog, breathe in. And then downward face dog, breathe out. One big breath in. And out. Down dog, inhale. Right knee, right elbow. Listen, left elbow, inhale. Right elbow, exhale. 3-legged dog, breathe in. And then step towards that right thumb, breathe out. Inhale, the arms high, crescent lunge. Back leg straight. Power your lunge. Exhale, arms back. Full breath in, full breath out. Take your arms high. Inhale, crescent lunge. Move forward into topple tree. You're going to lean forward through the heart. Pick up the back leg straight and strong. Breathe in. Turn the left toe under, in and under. Then turn the left toe slightly out to the left and step to warrior 1. Left heel rooted down flat, bend in the front leg. Arms high. Breathe in. Open to second warrior. Breathe out. Usually a larger stance. Take the time to get there. And then sit into second warrior. Try and lift your front heel. See if second warrior holds up. You'll feel that squeeze of the upper inner thigh. And then keep that squeeze, right heel down. Flip your right palm. Exalt. Reach up. Breathe in. Stay. Straighten the front leg. Breathe out. Come back into a T, inhale. And then heel toe the back foot slightly in, right hand down to your shin or block, left arm up, triangle pose, straight legs. And then make circles. Have some sweetness here. Go one way, go the other way, open it up. Good, and then kick the left arm up, breathe in. And then second warrior again, breathe out. Kick both arms up, straight front leg, inhale. And then turn your right toes in and have a wide-legged fold, exhale. Pause here to meet this ease. So the effort is you're standing. You're grounded in your feet, and you're showing up to holding yourself up, but you're also showing up to letting yourself go. Head heavy, heart heavy, forward fold, Delicious. If you need to micro bend your legs for more space, do that. And come halfway up, breathe in. And then you're going to bend the left leg and send your hips towards the left heel as you fan the right toes up. Standasana, breathe out. Hold your breath in and out. If blocks are in the way, come back to wide-legged fold. Inhale. Hands to hips, get up straight spine. Exhale. Excuse me, turn your right toes forward. Warrior two, breathe in. And then cartwheel the hands, left heel up, right arm high, breathe out. Heel toe the right foot down the length of the spine, or the length of the mat, excuse me, and turn to the outside of the left foot. Ground in a modified Vastisthasana. It's important. And then extend your arm overhead. And then in modified Vastisthasana, left hip down to the floor, right arm high. Little stretch, breathe in. And then pick up the left hip, right arm overhead. Two more. Hip down, right arm to 12. Exhale, pick up. One more, hip down, right arm to 12. Exhale, pick up. Put your right hand down, turn your left heel up. Yeah, breathe in. Feel this stretch of right knee wide for a bit, and then kick back, chaturanga. Upward face dog, inhale. And downward face dog, exhale. Big, delicious breath in and out. And then an inhale breath. Left knee, left elbow, listen. Right elbow, breathe in. Keep your hips high. Left elbow, exhale. Three-legged dog, breathe in. And step into your lunge with the left foot to left thumb. Crescent lunge, full inhale. And then runner's lunge, arms back, exhale. Stay for the continuity of being strong here. And even knocking on the door of what's up, right? What's stopping you, what's trying to be in, just habitually we have things in our way. Long back leg, strong front leg, arms high, crescent lunge, breathe in. And then forward through the heart, topple tree. Pick up the back leg strong and straight, turn the right toe in and down. Turn the right toe now slightly out to the right. Take your inhale to step to warrior one. Arms high. Exhale, land. Breathe in. And then warrior two. Breathe out. In warrior two, just so you're not landing in flexibility, pick up your left heel. Feel the squeeze of the inseams of the legs. And then get in. And put your left heel down. Keep that squeeze, flip the front palm, exalt your warrior, dance back, breathe in, stretch. Stay straight in the front leg. Come back up through the torso, straight legs, breathe in. You can heel toe the back foot in and then make a triangle pose. Either left hand to left shin or block. I like the block because it reminds me to stay elevated. And you're kind of wiping this right rib cage back, left hip down, kick up the arm, and then make those circles. 2 circles one way equals 2 circles the other way. And then your arm kicks up to 12 o'clock. Breathe in. And then you're in second warrior again. Breathe out. And then you fly your warrior. Inhale. And then you turn your left toes in and fold. Exhale. And in this fold, focus on your feet have got you grounded, so you can let go of. And do a halfway lift. Breathe in. And then bend your back leg, that's your right leg, to flip your left toes up. And breathe out. Standasana breath here, really opening up through the inseam of the left leg for 3 and 2. And come back into wide-legged fold. Inhale. And then hands to hips to come up. Exhale. Turn your left toes open to the front of your mat. And then warrior 2. Exalt your warrior. Breathe in. And then you're going to cartwheel your hands, right heel up. Breathe out. And kick the left arm up. Full inhale. And stay in this twist for a beat. Exhale. Heel toe the left foot down the length of your mat. Turn to the outside of the right foot. Modified Vashisthasana, left toes look out. Left arm overhead for nice big stretch. Open heart. Try not to turn your heart to the floor. Yeah. And then as you inhale, left arm up, right hip down. Exhale, pick it up, arm overhead. 2 more. Take your left hand down out of this. Turn your right heel up. And send your hips back a bit as you press into the opening of the hip. Breathe in. And then sneak into plank chaturanga. Breathe out. Upward face dog. Inhale. And downward face dog breath. 2 breaths in down dog, please. Good. Lift the heels. Listen, breathe in. Walk on the balls of the feet with the heels high. 1 step forward, shorten that. And then heels down, breathe out. Step your feet wide to the edge of the mat. Heels in, toes out, breathe in. And then walk your hands towards the center of your mat. Sit down, Malasana squat. Breathe out. You can always slip the prop underneath you, underneath your butt, to help lift your hips if going too low is too much. And then you can also choose to go low, low, low and hang out, meet gravity, and feel the sensation of that. We're going to get quiet here for 1 minute. Open your eyes if they're sweet and closed. Yeah. Put your hands down. Forward fold, bum up, feet wide, toes out. Breathe in. Hang heavy here, breath out. Halfway lift, take an inhale. Heel toe a little closer together through the feet, but hip width distance. Breathe out. Hands flat out in front, pick up the heels, widen the knees into the armpits. Look forward, you might walk the hands forward a bit and come into Bakasana. Three, two, no shooting back. We're in the middle of our mat. Just put your feet down and forward fold. Halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale, bow, breathe out. Come up. Maybe there's a little arch of spine, arms high, inhale. And then sit down to chair, exhale. Continue a little opening, cross the right ankle over the left thigh, figure number 4. You might even pick up your right ankle a little higher on that left thigh, and then try hands to heart from long arms as you sit low. Sit even lower and lower and lower. See if you can put your arms out in front, fingertips to the floor, and bend a little more into this left leg. Some of you might be able to walk your hands forward and flat, hook on, and like fly a little bit of your pigeon left leg high. Super hard for me still in my body. So a low sit with the fingertips out in front gives you a lot of activity. But if you so choose to balance and arm balance, coming out of that slow and steady, and then eventually hands to heart, low sit, breathe in. Step down, hands to heart, stand tall, get out of it, breathe out. Kick the arms up, a little back bend, breathe in. Ooh, and then come out of that chair pose, arms high, breathe out. Chair pose, figure number 4, left ankle over the right thigh, inhale. And you'll sit lower. You might help that ankle up a bit so you can get nice and deep. From arms long, hands to heart, sit real low. Focus your gaze so you can focus the balance of this. Sit even low, really opening the outer hip, fingertips down. You can keep the fingertips down here and play with the lowest sit, or you might walk the hands forward and try for a little arm balance and hook as you kick up the right leg. That side is harder for me. Sides can be harder for people. If you're not arm balancing, try and sit low. Don't judge it. It's stupid to judge things, especially in yoga. Take 2 deep breaths. If you're arm balancing, you're coming out of it. Eventually, hands to heart, low sit, figure number 4, breathe in. And you're going to step down, feet together. Strong, straight legs, hands to heart, get tall. Beautiful. Kick your arms up. Have a nice big stretch, little arch of the spine. Inhale. And then chair pose from the middle of the mat. Exhale. Pick up your heels like we've done before. Sit your bum to heels. Stay tall through the heart and arms. Breathe in. Put your knees down. Stand up on your knees. Reach high. Breathe out. Take your hands behind your head. Inhale. Look up. Press the head up and back. Same thing we started with in this practice. Open up the chest. For 3, press the hips forward. For 2, come out of the arch. Stay on your knees standing up. Breathe in. One hand at a time, lower back. Put your hands in your jean pockets, fingers pointing down. Hug the elbows back, look up and back. Modified camel. Option to reach for the heels. Full camel. Ooh. If you've got the heels, hands to lower back. Then come out of the arch. Breathe in. Sit down, bum to heels. Breathe out. Toes are curled under, right? Kick the arms up. Inhale. A little work through the legs. Lift the knees. Sit the bum to heels. Exhale. Breathe in. Chair pose. Breathe out. Good. Take an inhale. Look forward and up. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift. Breathe in. Step into plank or hop into chaturanga. Move through a flow and upward face dog. Breathe in. And downward face dog. Breathe out. You can do your hop thing, but you're going to land on your knees or shins wide, or you can step one knee at a time wide to the outsides of the wrists. Inhale here. Step or hop, knees wide. Ribbit, like a little froggy. Knees wide, toes touch. Same kind of architecture in the legs as you would for a child's pose. Grab your prop. Put this guy behind you to start. You might not need it. At least medium height. And then walk your hands back. Knees wide, but toes touching, and knees must stay down as you investigate going back. So if the knees pick up, it's an indication to stop. Stop. Prop is underneath your back body, behind your chest body. Giving your chest body a lift, and then you can stay here with your head hanging heavy, open through the throat. If you don't like that much opening through the throat, or if your head is not meeting the mat, then put something underneath your head. Sweater, lower prop, whatever it is, that you can at least release into grounding. So you shouldn't have your head meeting gravity. You should have your head meeting support. Sometimes hair buns work. We're committed to hanging out to see what this shape transforms into. And it does transform. We think we have to make things happen, and so often, what's so cool about this practice, and particularly yin in yoga, is just showing up and letting things take place. So you've shown up to this shape, sleeping hero, full kind of saddle. Now, what happens if you let it do its thing? lift your head with the help of your hand. Bring your chin a little higher, heart. I like to grab the outsides of my mat, press down through the elbows, and start to pick yourself up. You can hold a sleeping hero pose for a pretty nice long time. Just letting you know. As you come out of this, press your hands down, kind of like you're setting up for plank. Ground those guys, and then feel weight into your shoelaces and press into that and roll over your toes to open your ankles in a probably shorter stance of downward face dog. And then you might step your feet back into a more honest state of down dog. We'll do it this way. Put your knees down through an inhale, tabletop. And then round your spine. Should feel nice. Exhale. And then flat back. Breathe in. And step your right foot to the outside of the right hand. Breathe out. Walk your left knee at least one step back, maybe two. And then see if you can walk your elbows to the floor, forearms to the floor. Or you can slip your block underneath your arms to split the difference. Allow your head to hang heavy, nice little detail into the neck, body, upper spine. Curl your head up. Walk your hands up, or your heart up, flat hands to the inside of your right foot. Hips back a bit. And then step the right knee back, breathe in. And then step the left foot to the outside of the left hand, breathe out. You might need to walk your right knee back. Take an inhale. Walk your elbows down to the mat or to a prop to split the difference. And then as you slip into steady here, steady and still, head hangs heavy so that you can watch and feel and let go and really show up to the impact of this pose meeting its ease. Lift your head first, look forward. Step your hands onto the mat, lift your heart. Hips back a bit, free some space. Step your left knee back into tabletop. And breathe in. And round the spine, breathe out. Come back to a flat back, gang. Turn around, lie down on your back body. And then bring the soles of the feet together, knees wide. Yep. You could place your hands on your torso here. I like hand to belly, hand to heart. Elbows heavy by the side body. And the knees just allowing to be. And here's my offering for you today as we end things for this class. You can stay here for 2 minutes, 1 minute, 10 minutes. But when you decide to close your knees like a book and make your legs long into Shavasana, you must meet that Shavasana. I'd make an argument for as long as you're meeting this pose right here, right now. Sweet dreams, you guys. Sweet, sweet dreams. Take it easy. Lots of love. Namaste.